how to identify good opportunities in their life. I think would that be right. Owen, I'm sure you know many business people are very busy. Maybe they're not even looking at this page right now, because one of the common answers we get when going to show up for opportunities, I'm not talking about attending webinars, attending a training program. I'm talking about showing up for opportunities. I have had people tell me, no time. And I have people tell me, oh, I have too many things on my plate. And the most recent one is I'm attending too many programs already.
Oh, yeah.
Webinars. And of course, there's one more that they say that I have, too long a time for me to commit to go through a process. So all these, as much as we talk about it as real, genuine things that's going on in people's mind, I've always also seen this as a form of hindrance for their personal development and growth, because my mentors know me as someone who show up no matter what. And that has always been...
Having this question about no time, then you should be doing this, you should be taking up the 7-day challenge.
That's right.
Because when you have no time, it means you're not clear on what it is that you want to do. Where is the direction? Is it left or right? Are you going to commit to this? Is this something that you want to actually put all your effort into? So one of the things that always happen with this no time and not showing up is because I'm half here, half there.
Yes. Yeah. I think that is very, very true. And one of the things that maybe we can support everybody, even before they come for the 7 days, is to get clear to how to identify good opportunities in their life. I think would that be useful? What do you think? So the first thing first, which we will definitely want you to know, even if you don't show up for the 7 days challenge, is to have clarity of what do you want actually in your life. Many people look at what they don't want and they say, okay, this is, and they jump to assumptions. So what we need to do are assumptions, like for example, this 7 days challenge is too long for me. But did you know the details of the 7 days challenge before you say no to it? That this 7 days is all about going through the 7 days in energy and getting all the information to grow yourself on the different steps that we promised you. However, many people say no to it by just jumping into the assumption that it's 7 days, so I can't make it. So it's a quick no. So they are saying no to themselves and they do not know what is the opportunity available. For example, we have so many beautiful leaders on the space, and this is the first of its kind challenge, especially set aside to add value to trainers, coaches, businesses, and people who are the domain expert, how they can convert it to the business model. That's one thing. The other thing is many people would have assumed it to be some sales program, because they have been so many sales programs. Every day people will be selling some programs out to them when they attend a program, right? You know those things.
That's right. I think one of the greatest barriers for all of us when it comes to assumptions and not showing up is it's going to be covered in one of the topics that we do in the 7-day challenge. It comes back to the mindset. We have already got a lot of preset obstacles, gates, barriers for people to jump through before they can meet your assumed needs, going around in the same circle, in the same loop. And everyone says they want to get out of the loop, but it doesn't feel right for me. It doesn't look like what I want to have. So they just keep going back in the same circle, and they end up in the same loop.
Yes. So the most important thing is to have your clarity in what you really want in your life. And until you find that, you will realize that some of the opportunities you have lost by having too much of assumptions or too much of what you call baggages that told you that this is like that thing, and so you will not do it. And you are not clear the end result. The end result when you go, like for example, when I look at opportunities, I look at, does it align with my end result or whatever that I'm looking for in my business and in my life? And so it will be easy for me to say no to or to say yes to, and I come to a decision really fast. So that is also a challenge that many people face when they are making a decision, taking too long to decide. Owen, how long did you decide to become a trainerpreneur?
The trainerpreneur, I think the decision was like 4 minutes.
Right. Because you really knew what you want in your life, and you have been meditating on it for a long time. You have gone inwards for the answer. And when it shows up, you're like, voila, this is what I want. And it's not your mind calling, it's your heart's calling. And the commitment becomes reciprocal. When we show up, the whole thing just...
And I had to go through my own challenges because I was sharing with Azeeza that at the beginning that there are certain things that was in my way, but because there was that commitment, I decided to show up. Having made that decision in 4 minutes, within the next 48 hours, a lot of the barriers for me to get into the trainer community started to just dissolve.
Wow.
So it's amazing what happens when you have made the commitment, you have the clarity, and you just show up for it.
This is not for you. If you are very, very clear about your business plan and how you're going to be moving forward in the next 2 years, and this is not for you, if you have a lot of global network that you have collaborated and making a very successful partnerships out of them. And this is not for you if you have an amazing online presence and you have been going through this journey of monetizing your online presence in the most empowering way.
Because this 7-day challenge, we're very clear about who the person is that we want to work with. In these 7 days, what we are going to do is we're going to help you get so much clarity that it becomes easy for you to say yes, and it also becomes very easy for you to say no. You have the clarity to actually decide on a decision whether it is a yes or a no. That's where we're going to go with this 7-day challenge for trainers and for coaches. Who is right for this program? And I believe that if you look at this, if you are looking to identify your niche, if you're looking to have some clarity about what it is you have that passion to do, if you're looking for a team to support you, to help you get into this whole thing about online business, if you're looking to develop a blueprint for yourself, if you're looking at how you can actually plan out the steps for yourself to take for the next 2 years and all the milestones in between, if you're looking to actually build a trusted network for yourself so that you can grow together with them and they can help you grow in your journey, this is the 7-day challenge for you.
Yes. I'm so thrilled on this because at the end of the day, those people who are showing up, as we see in the list of those who have registered, and that's quite a lot of them, is experienced business people, experienced domain people. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for collaborating, and one of the magic word is global trusted network. You may not have seen them in your life. Owen, I've never met you in my life, even though we have so many mutual friends. But we show up for each other, and the clarity creates an online. We are an online partnership at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
Go Global Business School and partner you online. And this is how it's happening. It's real. And this is within Singapore we're talking about. Now, talk about India. We have so many people show up. Talk about US. Of course, my mentor and many others who have come online and been part of our journey, they are already in their domain expertise. So when they have domain expertise and we show up together, there's so much of success and collaboration model that's going to happen. And we're going to break a lot of myths about collaborating as well. Looking forward to you showing up and your friends, and those who tell that they don't have time, send them this message, because this is more than ever they need to show up so that in future they can make time for themselves, for their family and their loved ones, and for, most importantly, to live a fulfilling life. And that's what this whole business is about anyway. Okay, thank you so much. So click on the registration link. We look forward to seeing you later today at 8 p.m. Singapore time.